Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 43 of Mondune's Let's Play FTB Evolution. So I'm in my basement today, and I have plans. I would like to automate processing, or automate autocrafting of certain resources that we need, especially for refined storage. Because we're going to be needing to make a lot of crafters and other things from refined storage, and so I'd like to automate, the processors and the other interfaces, all that stuff. I want to be able to autocraft everything. So we're going to lay the groundwork for that today. So between episodes, I went ahead and created an iron autocrafter, and we're going to hook it up to our furnace right here that's been processing, resources. So let's break this open real quick. We will place the crafter right here. Let's hook it up. Now I think we're going to have to rotate it so that way it can transfer the items into the furnace. I think it has to be facing this direction. And then the furnace, back, can input and eject. And auto output on. Auto input on. There we go. Now, let's go make some patterns for all our various processors. Make sure that we have autocrafting. Yeah, we have autocrafting for the raw processors. So now we need to make patterns for the processed ones. So, processor. We'll do a pattern for the basic processor. That's a processing pattern. Processing patterns for the processors. Say that 10 times fast. Okay. Throw those in there. I'm going to rename, Obsidian Furnace. That's good. Let's keep that. Visible to the crafter manager. All right. Should be good to go. So now, if I want, say, an advanced processor, which I have some, but let's craft some more here. Say I want 2 more. Go. Are you doing anything? There we go. It did it. Yeah, I just had to change. It was fuel instead of items, so I had to change it to item input output. And there we go. Done and done. Excellent. And I'm sure there's going to be some other things that we're going to need to process in the furnace, but that's going to get us started. So that will allow us, that's going to be very, very useful for auto-crafting more auto-crafters. Say that 10 times fast as well. All right. Next up, I want to move this whole thing downstairs, because this primarily is going to be auto-crafting things. Like, I know I've been using it manually, but I'd like to hook it up to an autocrafter, so then when we need plates, it can just do it. Out of sight, out of mind. I'll free up some space in the workshop here. To do that, let's use the handy-dandy cut and paste gadget. Let's see if this works. Let's just get rid of the hopper. We'll get rid of the barrel. of the scaffold. What we can do, actually, here, let's put the scaffold here. There to there. That should get everything. Yes. Cut and cut. Ah, okay, so... Well, that happened. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to rebuild it manually. You know, that's fine. But we will need to fix the floor too. Brick bordered cobblestone. Sometimes I really wish the chisel had a search feature. Brick, tiny brick bordered. Well, there it is. Brick bordered cobblestone. That took way longer than it should have. Oh, you know what? Hang on. There's another thing I want to try to make that I've been meaning to. And that's a magnet. Can we make a magnet? Magnet. Yes, we can. That's easy to make. How about the advanced magnet? Yes, we can make an advanced magnet. We can pick up items that can be up to 11 blocks away when activated, and items can be filtered. Yes. Does it have like a UI? It does. Look at this. I like it. Yeah, 11 blocks away, experience 11 blocks away. Yes, please. We will put you right there. And we're going to need to also set a hotkey for magnet. H. Alright, that should be fine for now, I think. Not. Oracle? What's the Oracle? works for me. All right, where do we want to put our plate making machine? I would say we can put it along this line here, but we're eventually going to be adding more machines, I think, here. We could... Yeah, you know what? Let's carve into the wall, because we may need more presses in the future. Well, let's look at something real quick. Like rods. Yeah, only this machine can make rods. Bronze rod. Okay. How about wires? Micron wire. Okay. Yeah, so the Create mixer can do those. The saw can take plates and saw them into wires. Or you can just put a wire press, a wire mold in the machine. Okay. Gears. Yeah. Let's do that. We'll just build a little nook. That should be sufficient, I think. We may need to go one more back because we're going to need room for the crafters. Pulverized cobble. I think I've got some more brick bordered that away. And we need more laid cobblestone bricks. We need more pulverized cobble. Gotta make sure things look nice, you know? Oh, and we may need to, let's raise the roof up one. There we go. Doing my best to make things look good, guys. There we go. How's that look? A nice little nook. Alright, I'm going to need to refer to the engineer's manual real quick on how to rebuild this thing. Let's see here. Machinery. Press. There we go. So, scaffold, redstone block. Alright. So we'll put redstone block here. Scaffold, scaffold. Ah, okay. Piston goes there, but I think we can rotate the piston. Should be able to. Nope. Okay. Is there another wrench that can rotate piston? There we go. Okay, I think that might be it. Good to go. We'll put the plate right there. And then for now, we'll hook power back up to the top. Should be good. Yep. All right. Now, let's make just a regular autocrafter. Which we had one already, but details, details. Interface. Okay, we don't have interfaces on Autocraft. We definitely are going to want interfaces on Autocraft. Interface. Let's do this. At refined interface. We want that. And we need more patterns. And we're out of glass. wires. Oh, wait. Yeah, regular importer takes gray dye. What? No. That is the wrong recipe. Is it, though? Yeah, that's the one we want. Cable, improved processor, destruction core. This one. Okay. Give me an interface, please. Missing cables. And we're going to need more glass, aren't we? Yep. All right. Interface. Go. Haha. All right. Interface can go here. Autocrafter can go here. And we can rotate you. Just so. And how about... Or... Yeah, let's run wires behind. Behind, probably underneath too. It's not the prettiest, but it'll do. Okay. Iron plate. And let's go ahead and do brass plate as well. Because I think we're going to be using a lot of brass in not so distant future. And let's do gold plate. And that's it for our patterns. Okay. All right. Give me an iron plate, please. Ha ha. Good to go. Love it. All right. Well, we have got auto crafting of processors and auto crafting of plates. Good to go. So that's going to lay the foundation for a lot of the stuff we want to do in the future. I do also need to, I think next we're going to have to auto craft. Let's go out to the crate area real quick. I prettied up the farm. Look at this. Looks real nice, doesn't it? I'm kind of proud of myself on this one. I deconstructed the create mechanism. Because now this is powered solely by dire soil. And the area pickup collector. Area pickupper. I noticed that these seeds are growing just really slow. So that's fine for now, but we may want to figure out a way to accelerate these in the future. I'm thinking garden cloches. So, we'll probably set up another building that's dedicated to the mystical agriculture seeds and just have a greenhouse or factory building for all the different garden cloches that's going to store all the seeds, because these grow super slow. Now, maybe they'll grow faster on the higher tier dire soil. But yeah. So, near future. I prettied up the dough making machine and all the create stuff. This is looking really nice. But yeah, next up we're going to want to auto-craft the mixer. Because that's going to be... There's going to be several mixer recipes that we're going to need to auto-craft at some point soon. But yeah, guys, this is all working really good. It looks good. It works good. Life is good. So, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Next time, more auto-crafting. Or maybe more adventures. We'll see what happens. See you later.